Have you ever dreamed of dropping everything, moving to a beautiful new country, and starting over? Now imagine doing that, and getting paid for it. Yep, you heard that right. Some countries around the world are not just inviting you in, they're actually offering money, homes, land, and major incentives just to get you there. Whether it's a quiet village in southern Italy, a remote paradise island in Greece, or a scenic mountain town in Japan, places with shrinking populations are putting out the welcome mat and throwing in some cash while they're at it. In today's video, we're breaking down countries that will pay you to move there, what you need to qualify, and how you can turn this from fantasy into reality. Why are these countries paying you? Let's start with the obvious question. Why would a country pay someone, anyone, to move there? It all comes down to population decline. Many rural towns and even some urban areas are facing a crisis. Young people are moving away. Birth rates are falling. And local economies are starting to crumble. To counter that, governments are getting creative. They're offering everything from cash grants to tax breaks to free land, all in the hope of attracting young workers, remote professionals, families, and entrepreneurs who can breathe life back into these areas. Let's take a look at some of the most intriguing and generous examples. 1. Italy. Italy has been leading this trend for a few years now. Across the country, especially in regions like Sicily, Calabria, and Sardinia, there are dozens of towns offering homes for just €1. That's not a typo. €1. But the deal doesn't stop there. Some towns, like Pesach in Puglia, are offering cash incentives up to €30,000 if you agree to buy a property and renovate it. Others are offering up to €44,000 if you start a business locally, especially in sectors like hospitality, agriculture, or artisan trades. Many of these towns have fewer than 1,000 residents and are desperate for younger people to settle down and stay. If you're willing to put in a little work and embrace the rural Italian lifestyle, this could be your ticket to La Dolce Vita, with a nice financial bonus to boot. 2. Greece. Greece is another country where smaller communities are taking matters into their own hands. The island of Antikythera, located between Crete and the Peloponnese, has fewer than 50 residents. To bring in new families, the local government is offering a monthly stipend of €500. That's around $540 for 3 years. Plus, they'll help with housing and land. The goal is to attract people who want to stay long-term and contribute to the island's future. If you're looking for a peaceful life with beautiful views, fresh food, and a close-knit community, this opportunity might just be perfect. 3. Portugal. Portugal might not offer literal cash in your pocket, but what they do offer can save you thousands, especially if you're a remote worker. The Non-Habitual Residency (NHR) tax program gives newcomers major tax exemptions for up to 10 years. This is ideal if you're earning money abroad or through freelancing. On top of that, Portugal has recently launched digital nomad visas that make it easier for remote workers to settle legally in the country. And if you're considering moving to lesser populated regions like Madeira, the Azores, or parts of northern Portugal, there are relocation grants and low-cost co-living options designed to attract expats and professionals. 4. Japan. Japan has an interesting problem. It has one of the world's oldest populations, and thousands of abandoned homes in its rural towns. To fix that, they've started giving away these houses, called IKEA, either for free or at extremely low cost. But that's not all. If you move with your family and meet certain criteria, some towns will pay you up to $9,000 or more, in addition to covering part of your relocation expenses. For example, the town of Okudama, west of Tokyo, offers homes for under $500 and financial aid if you bring kids and plan to stay. It's a huge opportunity if you're looking to live somewhere peaceful while still being connected to Japan's incredible culture and infrastructure. 5. Canada. Canada is known for welcoming immigrants, but now they're going a step further. Through programs like the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP, the country is actively encouraging people to move to smaller towns in provinces like Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Nova Scotia. These programs offer relocation assistance, job matching support, and sometimes even settlement bonuses. Some areas are especially looking for healthcare workers, tradespeople, and entrepreneurs who can contribute to the local economy. If you qualify, the process can be much faster than traditional immigration routes, and you could be settled in a quiet, beautiful Canadian town in a matter of months. 6. Spain. In Spain, hundreds of villages are on the verge of disappearing due to declining birth rates. To fight back, some regions like Galicia, Asturias, and Castilla y León are offering cash grants of up to €3,000 to new residents. Others are offering free land or buildings to entrepreneurs who want to open up a business. For example, the town of Rubia, in Galicia, gives families monthly childcare bonuses and relocation help. And if you're willing to open a rural inn, restaurant, or tourist attraction, there are EU-backed subsidies that will cover part of your costs. It's not just about living in a beautiful place, it's about helping to revitalize a community that truly needs it. Other places to watch. These aren't the only countries rolling out the welcome mat. Here are a few more worth watching. Ireland, offering incentives for remote workers to move to rural areas, especially on the islands. Croatia, offering digital nomad visas with tax breaks for up to 1 year. South Korea, some provinces offer relocation support for rural business startups. Albania and Bulgaria, fast-growing digital nomad hubs with cheap living and potential grants. Of course, these offers aren't completely free. Most of them come with strings attached, and you'll need to read the fine print. You might need to renovate a home within a set time, invest a minimum amount, commit to staying for a few years, prove a stable income or submit a business plan, learn the local language or integrate into the community. But if you're serious about moving abroad and open to a lifestyle change, the effort is absolutely worth it. How to get started? First, do your research. Go to the official government websites or town portals for the programs you're interested in. Watch for application deadlines and eligibility criteria. And don't be afraid to reach out to expat forums or Facebook groups. People who've already done it can offer valuable advice. Next, consider your goals. Are you looking for a remote work base? A quiet life in nature? A place to start a business? Once you know what you want, it's easier to narrow down the options. So, would you take the leap if someone paid you to move to their country? With the rise of remote work and global talent shortages, the world is changing fast. And if you're adventurous, flexible, and ready for something new, these programs can offer not just a place to live, but a whole new lifestyle. Let me know in the comments, which country would you move to if they paid you? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content about living abroad, remote work, and financial freedom.